Hey, welcome guys on this Friday afternoon as you guys are here to learn about a really cool way to grow your crypto in a almost quite aggressive but really powerful way to see your crypto grow on a daily basis. And that is, of course, a form of arbitrage trading that you can do manually, but it's so streamlined for you that I counted today. It just takes 5 clicks to execute a trade. So we're going to dive into that as well as show you exactly how the platform works. And my hope is to do a live trade on this call. I'm joined here by my business partner, Mike D, who's been utilizing this platform for the past, has it been more than 2 weeks? No, it's been less than 2 weeks, right?
Less, yes.
Less than 2 weeks. And even within that time frame, we're getting phenomenal results. Wouldn't you say, Mike D?
Absolutely. In fact, I have family members and friends who have accounts, and I can give people an idea of what their averages have been. No guarantees that they'll duplicate that, but it's so easy, so simple that it just everybody can do it.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're going to actually show that here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to slide through the concept first by sharing my screen, and then we're going to actually go live into the full platform to share with you guys how that, a demonstration of how that works. Mike T, can you see my screen?
Yeah, it's not in presentation mode yet, but yeah, there you go. I do see it.
Okay, awesome, wonderful. Okay. So guys, we're talking about crypto arbitrage trading, and I like to say that this is version 2.0 because if you ever tried to do it manually, you understand how grueling it is. And we're going to talk about how traders are utilizing cryptocurrency arbitrage to make profits, unlike any other. Well, as they hold their crypto, they're able to also do the arbitrage to grow it on top of what the market value tends to be. So what exactly is arbitrage? Well, you might be the on the wrong end of arbitrage, constantly having to pay the difference when you know that a soda in a theme park, or an ice cream in a theme park, or popcorn at the movies should not cost this much, or a water bottle at a sporting event does not cost $4 when you could buy an entire pack for $4. Essentially, they're buying it from a lower market and selling it at a higher market. You can do the same thing in trading. So if you ever tried cryptocurrency trading, you would know kind of both the rewards and the downsides of having to sit in front of your screen and try to figure this out, try to actually trade by yourself. So we're cutting out that grueling process and streamlining that. There's a lot of options. There's a lot of different cryptocurrencies and hundreds of different exchanges where you have to match up the price difference. Because, for example, Bitcoin is not the same price across all exchanges at the same time. So if you see a price difference of even, let's say, $200, which sometimes there is that or even more, you can actually buy on the lower one and sell on the higher one at the same time, and you would actually capitalize on the difference. The beautiful part about arbitrage trading is that there is no uncertainty in the trade, because unlike other trades where you buy into the market or you sell a certain asset, you're waiting for it to go in your direction. Here, you only execute the trade because of it being profitable. Otherwise, it is not even worth executing the trade. So finally, we want to talk about how it's done for you and automated. And that's exactly what I want to show you on the platform by itself. So let's dive into, let me just share my screen once more. Where are we? Okay. Uh, there it is. Well, that's really the end of my slide. I just want to show you. Let me stop sharing my screen. Yeah, okay, guys. I'm going to show you a live trade on the actual platform, which I think is going to simplify everything. So we're going to go to the website and execute a trade right in front of you guys and explain how the inner workings happen. So I'm going to share my screen, and there we go. Share my entire screen. Okay. Hopefully you guys can see my screen again, right?
It's black. Oh, there it is. Yep, we see the trading platform.
Okay, so the trading platform is called Arbinance, and they streamline all of the pairs. I know there's a lot of the colorful tidbits and informations to pick up, but let's just simplify the points that matter, which are my available balance is $3,029, which when I started it was a lot less. It was 2,000 something. That I've earned already $355, and that my average trade percentage has been 0.78, so about 0.75% per trade. That's the key part, that I've traded over $45,000 in volume. Today alone, I've traded close to 6,000 in volume by just turning this 3,000 over multiple times. So the fact that we can take multiple trades over the course of a day, this really adds up. These are the alignment of the trades that have already been set up. So for example, you have Ether on 2 different exchanges at 2 different price points. And when you click on it, it tells you the details of what price point they're buying, what price point they're selling, the difference of that those 2 price points, the pure profit for executing this trade, the processing fee, and the processing time. And you can see that each one has a varying amount. In fact, this one has 0.81 versus 0.82. This one has 0.55, 0.53. Of course, their time difference is they all have those time differences. I'm going to go for, of course, the most profitable one, and go and execute by, oh, by the way, one thing that I want to count with you is the number of clicks that it takes to execute a trade. So let's say we've logged in. The first click would be clicking the actual pair. Second click would be the amount of crypto you have. How much of that do you want to put in? You could put a portion of it or all of it. I'm going to actually put all of it. So that's click number 2, proceed. That's click number 3, execute the trade. That's click number 4, and okay, which is 5. So in 5 clicks, I've executed a trade that is giving me a growth of 0.82%. You can definitely do this. If you know how to click a mouse, you can actually operate this. You can even do this from your cell phone. And now we have a timer of 3 hours and 14 minutes until this trade ends, and then I'm able to execute another trade. So as you can see, and by the way, when I execute the second trade, it includes the profit I would have made on this trade of 0.82. So the compounding is not monthly, it's not weekly, it's not even daily. It's actually multiple times a day. So that can really, really add up and compound quite quickly. I believe I also have Mike Lucas on the line as well, and I want to get some of his input about the referral program that comes with this. Where are we? There we are. So there's an amazing referral program that is also here that we haven't even talked about. But if you combine the referral program with a method in which the everyday person can win in the crypto space, you have a formula for massive growth. And that's what I want Mike to share with us.
Yeah, would you like me to show my screen and give a quick navigation of some of the cool stuff?
Yeah, please. The building aspect for leaders, for people that says, that's kind of cool. By the way, we did our first webinar yesterday, and already people have created their account, started trading, started earning, and they've been telling me about the results. So it's quite fast.
As Sal says, you can see from my back office here, there's a lot of useful information to tell you how you're doing, really. But as Sal's also explained, 5 clicks and it's done. So don't let all the colors and cool reports scare you, because it is really simple. But you can see from this is the trade offer page. You can see how much trading I have done since I've been in, how much I've done weekly, how much I've done today, the number of trades. But really, what's in it for you? You can see out of all the trades I've taken so far, I'm averaging a 0.78. And I'm taking about five trades one day, 6 trades the next. So we'll just stick with 5 trades. So if you were to multiply 0.78 times 5, you can see pretty much what your daily average is currently. Of course, in crypto, there's no guarantee that the prices are going to stay this way because it is crypto and it is market conditions. Maybe there'll be some consolidation, as they call it in trading, where the spread's narrow for some reason in the market. And of course, the percentages will change accordingly. But you can see that, and you can go down here, as Sal said, the top 5 trades. You can go down here. Here's all the trades that I completed and their records. You can see the amount that was traded, the buy-sell price. The cool thing about this platform, guys, unlike anything out there, let's say you're a real believer of the project with Litecoin, or maybe you've accumulated a lot of Litecoin, or even Bitcoin Cash or Ethereum because you've collected that. You can deposit your Ethereum or Litecoin in this case into this platform. And now you see the top offer right here is Ethereum. But I only have Bitcoin. But because I have Bitcoin, I can still take this top trade of Ethereum. I can take this trade of Dash. The system will allow you to trade that particular coin, whatever the coin is, and then when you get paid, it will actually convert it back to your native coin. For example, if I was trading with Dash, I could take any one of these, whether it's the Ripple, the Dash, or the Litecoin, or the Ethereum, it doesn't matter. If all I had was Dash, using my Dash coins that I like, it would trade the Dash, and then when I got paid, I would be paid out in Dash. So it does that for you automatically, which is unlike anything out there that I've seen. The other thing, you can go to your trade history. I'll show you real quick. Just more reporting. You can see I've taken a total of 20 trades, my average trade. You can see the price chart. And it's just some very useful information. Now, if you're into building, and you know what? It doesn't affect your earnings of the trades at all, but it is a simple referral program that pays quite nicely. The cool thing out of it, when Sal was showing you that they took like 0.5, the processing, the referral fees comes out of the company's share. It doesn't come out of your share unlike another platform. So really the company is giving up part of their fund to say thank you for referring people. And you can see here some stats on your team building efforts. And there's kind of a small link right here. You can click this and copy it and send it to someone you're sharing with. And they have some bonuses. When you reach a certain volume, you get an extra 10%, 20%, or 30%. These are for the people out there that like to share. It is very profitable to share it. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. But it is very profitable just to trade. Where else can you average 2.5% to maybe 4% a day right now? Of course, that can change. There's no guarantees. I will say the support, I probably have submitted now as of just about a half hour ago, about 11 questions or tickets, I guess you would call. It's done through a Facebook page that's very active on Facebook, and they have responded back depending on the time of the day. In the morning, they're a little slower, an hour or two, U.S. time from about 8 o'clock to about 1 o'clock. But after 1:30, they seem to respond back within 30 minutes to 45 minutes to any questions I've submitted or inquiries on stuff. So they're very robust on that part. It is a brand new site, isn't it, Sal? So there's going to be a few bumps and stuff along the way. But
it comes with the privilege of being as early as we are, because we're happy with the results. We're seeing improvements. Support is there, and also it's one of the most dynamic and it puts down everything in wonderful details. The reward plan, by the way, is a huge plus, but actually it's not even necessary, because if you do the mathematics, and if you're a builder, if you're somebody that likes to share opportunity, you'll see that you'll understand that if you allow your team to get even, let's just say, 2% per day, then over the course of a short period of time, I think we calculated about, let's say, 3 to 4 weeks, you would have, by compounding, gained 100% growth. What that means is that you would be in a position to siphon out some of the capital, to start growing exponentially. This is without building, without sharing. You'll be able to grow your capital. So let's say somebody has 3,000, 5,000, 10,000, whatever the amount, or even $25 or even $50, because the lowest amount is I think $25 that you can execute a trade. So whatever that amount is, because these are percentages, you're able to grow exponentially due to the percentage aspect, the compounding aspect, and of course the fact that you don't need to build. And if you do, then you have more residual income coming in to help you exponentially grow. So if you don't have $5,000, you can accumulate through the referral program, and essentially over the course of a month, if you're diligent about executing every trade, you can actually get to some phenomenal 80 to 100% growth, and that's just what's possible in month number one. I don't think there's anything more that we need to cover other than I'm hosting these webinars on a regular basis. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. But at the same time, if you are in the opportunity, make sure to continue to execute your trades. Set a timer. If you're looking into this opportunity, realize that it's free to join, free to create an account and go in there and explore your back office. And then you need like $25 or so to begin to execute trades, begin to get familiar with it, and it becomes really fun. We love getting those notifications on our phone that one trade has ended and that we can begin to execute another trade. And also, if you're looking at pairing this, realize that there is a referral program that rewards you every time the person that you've shared it with executes a trade. And also, there's an amazing binary which allows for spillover. So I'm just putting in the link for tomorrow's webinar, which is going to be tomorrow Saturday at 2 p.m. 2 p.m. EST, and here is the link for that. So you guys can begin to share this or make sure to pre-register yourself. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask here or feel free to ask to us in the Facebook group. And Mikey, if you would post the link to the Facebook group here as well so that we can welcome the new members and you guys can add the link to join. TJ, get back to the person that has referred you to this webinar to get their sign-up link and get started. As we do this, as you get your own results, it'll be easier to share these. And by the way, I've posted a lot of results already. So get back to the person that shared this with you and get started. If you start today, you can start trading today. That's the beautiful part, is you can start seeing profits immediately. And that's the link to the Facebook group, so make sure to add yourself there for a lot more support and guidance and training as we begin to build up the momentum with this, which, by the way, because of how binary works, you guys will be pretty happy with what happens. Okay, Ken, reach out to me directly via Facebook, and I'll get those details out to you. Let's wrap this up before it gets to the 20-minute mark. It's really that simple. I know you guys might not have been on webinars that only take 20 minutes, but this is just that simple that we could have finished this in the first 10 minutes, and you're off. So if you're a leader, realize that there's a lot of potential here in allowing your people to essentially have the capacity to double their crypto through arbitrage trading on a daily basis while having liquidity and access to their funds if they want to transfer to any other place. It's a beautiful concept. So I'll catch you guys tomorrow at 2 p.m. EST. It's like 23 hours from now for another webinar. Make sure to be here, and also feel free to invite guests that may want to be a part of this journey with us. Anything else, guys?
No, just that we're not financial advisors, but this has been what our experiences are. So we're just telling you about our experiences.
Wonderful. Okay, guys. Catch you tomorrow.